Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are not going to be on Denali or South Africa Zoo. We are going to be checking out all the animals screenshots that have been released so far for the Grasslands animal pack coming December 13th, which is 6 days from recording this. Nope. 5 days from recording this. So I'm just going to overview the animals and look at them and give my opinions on them, and I'll give it a rating at the end. So, first I'm going to start off with the armored plates. I say that in quotes because I don't really know what they're called, but they look like armor, obviously, like the rhinos, and I know they shift together and shift in different ways so they can roll up in a ball, or, you know, just how they move. It's for protection, like the Andean rhino. But anyways, I don't know, but I did not think armadillos, like right here, I think you can see my mouse, I hope so, on the head here, I thought they didn't have armor plates, but that's probably just me. I've never really, I don't know, been interested in armadillos, but they really detailed the armadillo, like just the little hairs on the top here, the hairs under the mouth and snout, and the hairs under the stomach. I actually think they might have used the armadillo rig. Well, obviously. Well, anyways, I think they might have used the aardvark rig. Because, I don't know. It's just, obviously they look similar in real life, but it's just the way the body shape is. It kind of reminds me of the armadillo, especially the face. And I know that's how it is in real life, but it's just the way the face is shaped. Modders probably know more than I do. I'm not a modder, never have been, never will, probably. But anyways, looking at these nails, they look a little freakishly realistic there. And the foot, that one looks really like swollen compared to that. But yeah, really cool animal. I would give them, like, the design overall, say a 9 out of 10. Yeah, a 9 out of 10. And then for my excitement level for them, it's probably gonna be like a 4 or 5 out of 10, because I don't know, it just doesn't excite me to have them. Like, I'm happy to have them, but I don't know, not the most exciting animal. But, you know, it's cool to have. Okay, next animal. Alrighty, next up we have the maned wolf. I have been dying for this, and to be honest, for some reason, it's just an animal I thought we wouldn't be getting. I don't know, I am overly joyed though, so I'm not gonna talk about not getting it, because we got it, obviously. But it's just so, this picture is not the best picture. Best one I could find. I just went through quite some struggles, but like, the coloring in this pack on these animals is absolutely crazy. It's unlike any pack ever. Like, the detail, like, they changed something because they were doing something very right. Like, just, you can, like, see, like, the hair and it's crazy. And the long legs are very, very, I mean, I've only seen one maned wolf once, at his zoological facility. Unfortunately, he has now passed away as of, like, last week. But just the tail and everything, it's very realistic to what I have seen as, like, in a real zoo. Like, they're just so realistic. This is probably, for looks, I'd say a 10 out of 10. And then for, maybe not a 10 out of 10. I'd say a 9.5, because, I don't know, just the snout, to me, is a little bit different. I just think. It could be the camera angle, too. Like, you just never know. It could be the camera angle. And we'll just have to wait to see until I get a video of it in game. So, we're going to move on to the next animal. And next up, we have the lovely emu. I am overjoyed to welcome another bird and an Australian animal. Those are two things we very much lack in the game. I don't care if it flies or not. A bird is a bird. Everyone wants flying birds in the game. It doesn't spark me. I don't know. I feel like I would not use them. I like the flightless birds, and I don't know. I just like them. And I'm so happy to have this, even though I don't know. I can't. I think it is the ostrich rig. Sorry. I do think it's the ostrich rig, except the front feels much. I don't know if it is the rig because it's very differently shaped. The ostrich is more like it kind of stops right here and goes up, and then the neck is. But it could also be the camera angle. But this is definitely longer than usual. Well, not usual than the ostrich. And then the feathers on this thing, it's also not the best picture. And also, sorry, I have like the background, like it keeps getting bigger or smaller. I can't zoom in. But anyways, the mouth definitely is looking like the ostrich. The head doesn't really. So I can't tell. It's also a modding thing, and I am not a modder. But these are new plants. That's a new plant. That looks like a new tree. So is that. Unless it's a like fig kind of tree, but I don't think so. And that's probably a little bit blurry, but maybe that. So definitely new plants. But this animal, I am very excited about it for sure. I'd say the looks solid 8 out of 10. The neck though, the coloring on the neck is really good in the hair. I'd say it's an 8 out of 10 for looks. My excitement is probably also an 8 out of 10. So very excited about this. Probably one of my favorite animals in the pack. I'd say maned wolf, this, caracal, and I don't know. I'll have to think about my top 3. Okay, moving on to the next animal. Next up, we have the wallaby, and this is okay. So, to me, I've seen wallabies in zoological facilities. I don't know what I was I mean I still am, but I was so happy about getting these. Like I was very excited. Like it's just I don't know. There's something about them that makes them just doesn't look like the wallabies I have seen. It's see, I would have preferred maybe like a tree kangaroo or something than this. I mean, like no hate to Plant Zoo. I love the wallaby, and it also could be the camera angle because this one does look better. Just I feel like they're so big. They look huge, in fact. But then it's also the camera angle. If you put them next to these trees, like they're not big at all. So I'll have to see in game because I can't really get a perception on this. So that looks a little different. The path that looks like mud kind of, but yeah, definitely. The looks, I mean, it said it was a red-necked wallaby. I haven't seen, no one has seen the back of the wallaby, and the tail looks cool, but I don't know. I've never seen a red-necked wallaby. I've seen like a gray or Bennett's wallaby or whatever. Never seen a redneck, but it looks good. I like it. It's just, I don't know, too big for me in this picture at least. I think it will get better. But yeah. I'd say looks are about if they are as small as I imagine them, I'd say they're an 8 out of 10. But if they're this big as they are shown in the picture, I think they'll probably be like a 6 out of 10. My excitement though is very high for them. I'm once again overjoyed to have an Australian animal in the game because we just need more of them. Now we really just need the kiwi, the Tasmanian devil, and what's another good one? There's one more I'm definitely forgetting. Okay, wait. Now I'm not gonna sleep if I don't know it. Tasmanian devil, kiwi. Did I say kiwi? Oh well. Moving on. Next animal. Next up, we have the striped hyena. Okay, so there's definitely some controversy between this animal. I thought it was. I think it is the best looking animal in this pack. I have seen striped hyenas before. I think there's. Sorry for background noise. There is. I think it's too light. Unless. Because every animal obviously has different fur variants. And the ones I saw were much darker. And they're definitely not striped. They definitely weren't spotted. They were striped. It's just. I don't know. They were definitely a lot fluffier. And they looked a little bit bigger. But that also could be the camera angle. But the hair looks great. And I don't know. It was just more dark. And there was like lighter stripes than the stripes were lighter than like the actual darkness. And I know people want the ears fixed, which I don't think people really. I get that, like how we had the ears fixed for the Binturong, but you don't know like what animation their ears could be in. Like it looks like they're about to poop, so you don't know if their ears are normally up straighter. So that's what I think about that. Like I don't know, people jumping right into conclusions. If once we get it in game, and then you can say something about it. That's because you just don't know. It's a picture. You don't know. They could be mid animation right here. They could be lowering their ears for something. You just don't know, and that's how I see it. But yeah, I definitely like it. Also the snout, I think. I don't know. It kind of is like a baby face. I don't know. I don't really know what I feel about this one. But the looks, I'd say, are a 10 out of 10. It's just like the way the fur is, everything, the fluffiness. Like, how I see the hyenas is, I don't know if it's just me, but like spotted hyenas are like the neat, clean hyenas. And then these ones are like the crazy hyenas. Like, they're just out there. I don't know. I think it's the hair that just makes it look like that. Like in real life, the hair is everywhere. So, and like spotted hyenas are all like clean and stuff. But yeah, I don't know about the snout either. Could be just a picture, and at the end of the day, everything could be just a picture. But I don't think we have those rocks unless those are like those aquatic rocks. Just trying to look. That looks kind of new right there. But yeah, I definitely like it, and my excitement for them is probably a solid 8 or 9 out of 10. Next animal. Alrighty, now we have the caracal. I think this is, I don't know. So, with the Southeast Asia pack, my favorite animal was the Malayan tapir for some reason. Like, I just clicked with it, and I don't know why. And I feel like the caracal is that kind of animal, too. I haven't had that, like, kind of click with an animal in a while. And I think, I don't know, I just love the caracal for some reason. I've never seen a caracal. I've seen a serval, though. But I don't know. I think they are my favorite of the pack. It's just, I'm very excited to make a habitat for them. They live in Africa, so they'll go great in South Africa. But yeah, this is probably my favorite, and the details and everything. They just look good in this picture. I don't know how big they are, though. I've seen a serval, and they're kind of on the smaller side. But yeah, the texture and everything looks great. So I'd say the looks a 10, excitement 11. So, yep, and our final animal. And now with this video just released, this picture just being released today, I actually use Instagram, so I saw it right away. Like, there wasn't a sneak peek because it failed to upload. Um, but I have mixed feelings about it. I think it looks great. I just don't think we needed it. I think it was just a filler because I don't know. There really wasn't another choice I could think of for a Grasslands pack. I would have preferred not to have them, but over another animal, obviously, I would prefer them to have them if we weren't getting another animal. But their tail looks good. They look good. They definitely look good. I like those stripes. It's just, definitely would have preferred a different animal. Since we already have the black wildebeest, but they do look very much different, and I might do a comparison video. I know Simply Savannah already did. But yeah, I don't know what I feel about this one. I think it's the least favorite of the pack for a lot of people, if not all. But, gotta be thankful for that we have it. Just one extra animal that we didn't have to have. So yeah, that wraps the video basically. There's been no pictures released of these butterflies or how they're going to work in the walkthrough exhibits, but I will cover a video on that once that is released. Thank you everyone for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.